Welcome to the movies, pal. You're the neighborhood master Chaos, back with you once again for another review. I hope this video has found you well. I'm sending you lots of love, and I hope today is better than yesterday. I mean, if yesterday was a great day, then hey, today's gonna be even better. Okay, let's discuss this movie. Alien from LA, starring Kathy Ireland and directed by Albert Pione. I'll be honest, I dragged my feet with this one. I didn't really want to watch it. I have a history with this film. If you've been playing along at home, watching the videos, so I've been covering the sale. I was very, very disappointed that this was included as one of the surprise titles. I was very disappointed.
No! God, please, no! No! No!
Because I have memories of this being a really awful experience of a film. I remember renting it in a video store and thinking, oh shit, aliens, it's gonna be great. A bikini girl's in it, this is gonna be fantastic. And then it didn't really deliver that. I mean, it didn't really deliver that. So when this came out on Blu-ray with this admittedly gorgeous slip, I mean, this is an excellent slip. It is just really, really well done. Really well put together, art-wise and composition-wise and colors-wise. Well, I was beside myself and very angry. Not angry. I guess you don't really get angry about this. It's whatever. It's just a movie. You buy it or you don't buy it. But disappointed. Disappointed that it wasn't something else that I felt was more worthy. Of course, as a subscriber, I subscribe for the channel. I'll be honest, if I was not a YouTuber, I would not have a subscription. This year would cure me of that, and I would just wait for sales and, try before I buy, and then, just buy during the sales. But because I'm a subscriber, I got the movie. The movie arrives, I unbox it, I'm like, okay, I'm not really looking forward to this, and I sat on it, I go, I'll get to it probably towards the end. So I popped it in last night. Let's talk about ethics when it comes to film reviews and film critiquing, because that's important here. Now, a lot of you on YouTube have mentioned that you appreciate my honesty and my brutal reviews. When I don't like something, I will make it 100% clear that I do not like something, and when I love something, I will be as verbose about that as possible. I think honesty is the most important thing when you go to a critic, somebody like me, because you want an honest appraisal of the art, right? You don't want somebody who, and I'm not speaking for anybody, or I'm not calling anybody out or anything like that. I'm just talking. You don't want a shill, somebody who's paid by the company or getting stuff for free and is just soft pedaling the review because you want them, or I should say, they want the company to keep sending them free stuff. They want to be part of the access media. I'm not part of the, well, technically I am part of the access media for certain companies, meaning I get screeners and things like that. But here's my promise to you. Here's a guarantee I give you. Even if I lose sponsors and access to free movies, I'll never lie to you. That's my guarantee to you. I tell my kids, I'll never lie to you. You never lie to me. Let's be honest with each other, because that's important in this world. If more people were honest with each other, that would mean and the world would be a better place. So, here, on this channel, Master Chaos TV, this is a place of positivity and love and support and honesty. So I promise to be honest with you no matter what, even if I got the movie for free, even if I'm reviewing a friend's movie, all that stuff. I'm going to be honest with you and tell you the truth. Are you ready for a shock? I actually kind of fucking liked Alien from LA.
Wait a minute! Who are you?
I actually really liked it. I'll tell you why in a minute, but I think it's important for you to see my review style. When I approach something that I think I'm going to have a negative reaction to and it changes my mind, I want that to be sort of an example of how I approach things and how I let the movie speak, for itself and impress me. Even when I come in with preconceived notions, because come on, we all do. I always let the movie speak for itself. And I came in with preconceived notions. This is gonna be awful. This is so bad. God, this is terrible. I don't know if I can stand her voice. I'm probably going to have to watch it in pieces. And early on, the first less than 5 minutes into the movie, this happens.
Give me a chance. What don't you like about me and I'll change?
All right, your glasses make you look stupid, your hair's ugly, you dress like a nerd, you walk like a clod, and your voice gives me a headache. Is that enough?
That small nugget of dialogue, your voice gives me a headache. All of a sudden I sat up and I realized, oh my God, this movie is in on the joke. They didn't just cast an annoying voiced actress because she's a pretty model or whatever. They're in on the joke. They're having fun with it. And then the entire movie opened up for me like a flower. It was kind of an amazing moment. And then, scene after scene, the movie kept impressing me. Set design, little bits of dialogue, character behavior, little bits of business that the characters do. The expansiveness of the world building, the costumes. I mean, this is an impressive damn movie. And I am as shocked as anybody to be saying that I thoroughly fucking enjoyed Alien from LA. It takes a big man to admit when he was wrong, and I was wrong. My memories of this movie were faulty. This is a pretty damn impressive movie. And now I'll say the aesthetic is a little strange, and I'm not a big fan of it. It's sort of a mix between the Super Mario Brothers movie, Total Recall, a little bit of a lower budget, a Blade Runner, that kind of aesthetic. On the budget that they had, Albert Pione pulls off a minor miracle making this movie. I know how hard it is to make a movie, and this is a big looking movie. This is an expansive fucking movie. The sets are well detailed. There's little bits and pieces of the world that make it feel real and lived in, which is an important thing when you're trying to build a world. Little bits and pieces. Like, well, I'll tell you the plot in a minute, but her dad has his glasses taped together, but there's like bits of string and stuff. It just looks like it was made really by the hands of the character. There's this makeshift element that adds realism to this already sort of bizarre world. And as a filmmaker, I honestly, I could not be impressed. That being said, Kathy Ireland is the worst part of this movie, but she's not that bad.
I thought you really liked me. You said I was special.
She's actually not that bad. She's a pretty competent actor. And what I mean by that is her voice is like that. Apparently that was her actual speaking fucking voice. Isn't that crazy? And they leaned into it. And it's not only just the boyfriend in the beginning who mentions her headache-inducing voice. Every character she runs into, is that really your voice? Oh God, your voice gives me a headache. Everybody mentions it, which means they leaned into it. They know that her voice is weird, and it's just part of the experience. I love it. I love it. Use what you got. That's fantastic. But she's definitely the weakest element because she kind of plays like a babyish moron. And sometimes you're like, ugh. But also, the part is kind of a babyish moron. So she does a really good job of portraying Wanda here, the main character, as a babyish moron. Because Wanda is a babyish moron. But what is the story? What is Alien from LA all about? Well, Wanda is a beach babe. You know, she's a valley girl in Los Angeles. Obviously, she's an alien from there. And she gets a letter from her dad. From her, I guess her uncle or somebody. Her father has passed away. Her father is in Africa. Now, funny enough, I said, Africa, yeah, okay, great. We're never going to show Africa. That's just like, we're just going to shoot in the woods of Los Angeles. Turns out they shot in fucking Africa. They actually shot in Africa. So I'm guessing most of the Atlantean scenes are obviously some kind of like African caves locations and things like that. That's pretty damn cool. It's a big movie. It's a very big movie overall. Anyway, Wanda travels to Africa to deal with her father's will. And she discovers a hidden portal that leads to Atlantis. She goes deep underground to find her father, who has been captured by the Atlantean Royal Guard. I'm not really sure. We don't really understand the ranking system there. We just understand that there's poor people and rich people, just like our world. And there's just enough world building and weirdness to let you believe that this is real, let you accept that this is sort of a break off civilization, that the Atlanteans have somehow migrated to inner Earth. And it's a really enjoyable ride. It's a very unique ride. Now, not everyone's going to love this. Obviously, not everybody can love everything. A lot of people, like me, are probably going to go with preconceived notions thinking, oh, I remember this being shit. I don't want to see this. But I'm here to tell you, the restoration helps a lot. This is a gorgeous movie. And almost should have been a 4K release. I think a 4K release would have blown the shit out of this movie. It would have been amazing. The colors are so vibrant. There's so many little details that would have benefited from a little extra sharpness. But it looks great. It looks great on Blu-ray. I mean, it looks breathtaking on Blu-ray. And let's be honest, besides Kathy Ireland's acting, she is a marvelous looking woman. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. But that's what I love about being a film fan. You never know what you're going to get.
My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
You open up a package, you think you know what it's about, but you never judge a book by its cover. Sometimes you get a pretty cover, dress it up like Hershey's chocolate, but it's really diarrhea. Sometimes you get a shitty cover, and it's a phenomenal movie. Sometimes you get a pretty cover, and it's a pretty damn good movie. This is where we're at with Alien from LA. This is the reversible on that. I flipped it over. Let me show you the inside. You get the Blu-ray here. Special features are a little light. No, not light, but it's not like jam-packed like some of their other things. You get 2 interviews. One from, of course, Mr. Albert Pione, who, I don't know, I'm not familiar with anything that's happened to him recently in terms of health issues, but Albert Pione looks bad. He looks really bad. He's starting to look like Victor Wong from Big Trouble in Little China, but his teeth are falling out. I mean, it's I'm just gonna prepare you. It's a little off-putting when you see him. You're like, oh God, oh my God, is he all right? Oh Jesus, he looks bad. And I'm not insulting or trying to be rude or mean to him. He's a great filmmaker, a really fun filmmaker. But I don't know what's wrong with him. I don't know if he has any condition. So I do wish him well. I hope he's doing okay, and he continues to do okay. Also, you get an interview here with Tom Matthews, who is a last-minute addition to the story as a love interest. There is a action hero dude named Gus. Guten is his Atlantean name. He shows up in the beginning. You think, okay, this is the love interest guy. He kind of has a Thomas Jane kind of vibe. He already has a girlfriend, so they have to give Wanda a love interest, and so this dude shows up last minute. His name is Charmin, like Prince Charming. Haha. But she calls him Charmin. Oh, God.
I thought you really liked me.
Very annoying. But anyway, Tom Matthews is in it for about, a good 10 minutes, 12 minutes, something like that. I think he says 12 minutes in the interview. But you have him here speaking about the production and working with Kathy and Albert. He's worked with Albert quite a bit, so he talks a lot about Albert. The only other special feature on here is a 3-minute audio interview with the beautiful Linda Carriage, who appears in the film as 2 different characters, which I think is kind of fun. Very kind of adds to the Wizard of Oz aspect of it a little bit. So it's a 3-minute interview of her talking about the production and working with Albert and Kathy and all that good stuff. So it's nice to hear from her. I think she's in Australia now. I think she went back home, and I think she's retired at the moment. Anyway, that's Alien from LA. What a shocker. What a shocker. I'm sitting there watching the movie, my eyes wide open, and I feel my subconscious talking to me. I'm like, wait, are you enjoying this? Holy shit, you're enjoying this. What's everybody gonna think? And I said, well, if I enjoy it, I enjoy it. I've got to be honest. This is a really, really good movie. Surprisingly good movie. I'm going to give it 4 stars. I was going to give it 5, but man, her voice is grating. I mean, it doesn't get any better. But she is so pretty that it's whatever. We'll just look at her and she's pretty. But that voice is wow. That it's like she's possessed by the soul of some kind of a cartoon animal. Like she has like the soul of a cartoon animal. It's really strange. It's really strange. But the movie overall is actually quite enjoyable and very different from the stuff Vinegar Syndrome puts out. So it's a recommend from your pal, Master Chaos. Wow. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Alien from LA. I apologize for being so rude to you. It goes to show you, you never know what you're going to get. My friend, thank you for joining me. If you enjoyed Alien from LA, let me know in the comments. Are you more excited to see it now? Are you less excited to see it now? Are you looking forward to buying it now once the site comes back up? Let me know. I'm curious to get your input on it. Two-way conversation, of course. I'd love to hear your thoughts. That's just as important as mine, even more, because you fuel the channel. I want to thank my patrons real quick for supporting me. That is a great honor and a pleasure. I really appreciate that very much. Incidentally, me and Mistress Chaos will be recording an audio commentary for Alien from LA, exclusive to Patreon. So if you want to hear us comment on the film and watch it along with us, join us over on Patreon. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. If you do, we'll get to hang out again real soon. Even right now, I've got plenty of videos you can check out if you're new to the party. And I'd like to humbly welcome you to it. Okay, my friend, let's call it a day. Thank you so much. I've got to close the theater down, grab the curtain, pull it across the silver screen here, and clean up all this popcorn and soda that I spilled. It's disgusting. Until we meet again, take care of yourself. Remember, it's going to get better. I promise you. Just hang in there. Hang in there. And hopefully, I'll see you again real soon. But for now, the theater remains closed.